Anyway, we just finished this, like...
amazing Mexican meal.
Oh, God. I could have that burrito 5
Anyway,
times.
this is the important bit. This is the cutscene. The reason we didn't do it is because I want you to see this, because...
So Wario just punched a woman.
Yep.
It's comedy violence, nobody got hurt, it's fine.
Yep. And he finally got his money! Or not. Now, does anyone remember episode 1 of Wario Land 2?
The internet classic, you say?
Oh.
It was all a dream! Remember when we said it was all a dream? In episode 1?
Well, we learnt a lot about REM sleep today.
Oh, we're not done yet!
No, we're not done.
Okay.
Actually, I put that controller down. Do you need me to reset it, or are you going to watch the credits again?
Watch the credits.
Let's watch the credits again, okay. Hello, Balloon.
Hi, Balloon.
So, but by the way, you get to see these because technically none of the events actually happened.
Yeah.
And he goes back to square one with going through the entire route again, and so he never actually sorted out the pirates. So that's why we see them in the credits instead of Wario, because Wario never left bed.
So they've just
what
got all
a
the
hero!
Yeah, because so the
Bubbly, timey-wimey.
the time split happened when Wario was in bed, and by waking up, Wario sorted the whole thing out. By staying asleep and having this entire dream sequence,
Right.
it meant that
This is the bad future.
yeah,
The darkest timeline.
The future refused to change. I think that is one of the darkest game over screens if you think about it.
Future refused to change. I don't know, You Are Dead is pretty good.
See, that just reminds me of You Died.
You died.
you died.
Congratulations. You
That's-
saved all of your culture.
That is something I really used to hate from 8-bit gaming, was when you win the game, but it gives you the
Just
game over
gives you the-
screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I guess that was a game over screen.
Not even a single congratulation. Not one.
You bring the pride of your nation. I can't remember it. It's
Congratulations and celebrations.
No,
And the
it's-
rest of that song.
it's the end of Ghostbusters for the NES.
You have completed a great game with that?
You have completed a great game and brought honor to your culture or something like that.
That balloon is flying dangerously low to the ground, I think. We're gonna crash.
I mean, we're not. It's okay if they do, because they're the baddies.
Well, yeah, again, comedy violence, as long
yeah.
as nobody gets hurt, I guess.
No, everyone just goes flies off into the sky and goes ding.
Congratulations! You have completed a great game and proved the justice of our culture. Now go and rest, our heroes.
That's from Ghostbusters.
That's
2.
from Ghostbusters in the next game. Congratulations. So when me saying I will return in the endgame before is reminding me of something.
Okay.
Have you seen those alleged leaked screenshots from today?
What leaked screenshots are those?
That's
Smash?
No, for Avengers Endgame.
No.
That an actor has confirmed. But I don't know if that confirmation is real. But spoilers...
How many levels deep do we go here?
Possible spoilers for Endgame. A screenshot of Deadpool in a new costume.
Is it Ms. Marvel's outfit?
No, it's a new Deadpool outfit.
Oh.
But...
La, 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 la.
Like real?
No.
Okay. So Deadpool might be in Endgame.
Okay.
My thing was
I
there's
thought you might be more hype about that.
I'm kind of annoyed they didn't put it in the game, to be honest. There's a bit in the comics when he agreed to join the X-Men if he got to wear a particular uniform.
Yeah.
And it was Ms. Marvel's, green mini dress.
Wait, Ms. Marvel is the new one? Is it Kamala Khan or Ms. Marvel as in...
I might
Captain
have
Marvel?
entirely the wrong name. Basically, he wore a very short green dress. And everyone's like, thanks, Wade. You're a champ.
I need to play that game.
But it didn't show up in the game. And I'm quite annoyed.
So we have 10% of treasure to find, but we got all the 100% stages and pictures.
If we only had a format where we could play old games and talk about them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I still own Deadpool? Probably.
I own the re-release that for some reason
Anyway, I
happened.
need you to press reset now.
Oh, I thought it was going to show you what happened after that. Okay, hang on. Oh, no, don't do that one. Don't do that one. What does this button do? I've never used this
It sets a
button.
timer.
So, like, the console will turn off after a minute?
No,
or...
it'll just say, hey, you've finished your timer.
Oh. Alright then.
It's
How
like
long have I owned this console and never used that?
it's like there being an alarm on the DS. It's just because it could theoretically do it, so why not?
Hey,
Okay.
I used that, I'll have you know.
The timer.
No, the alarm on the DS.
I've used it before when I was
Why?
like...
Because it was my alarm clock for me to go to school. Because I left it on charge next to my bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have like had a phone or like an alarm clock.
I was in school.
Okay.
You see, it was a cool thing to do.
Okay, fair enough. Remember Wake Up Club?
No.
Okay.
Vaguely?
It was something for the Vita.
Oh,
What's
then
a
no.
Vita?
It's a thing where you set an alarm to wake up in the
Oh,
morning.
I know. I remember what Wake Up Club is.
And you can put your friends in a group, and then you all have to mash the button, and like you have to wake up and press the button to set the alarm. But other people can come into your thing and say, encourage you to wake up, like by mashing the button, saying "Wake up, dickhead."
No, I don't remember that. I barely remember the Vita, but...
Oh, the Vita was a great
Fair enough.
console.
Was it?
It was. It just wasn't supported. Left to die.
What do you mean, just putting PlayStation on something won't let it sell? What's that, PS Classic? Get out of here.
Oh, that thing is so bad though. That's not just. Oh, it's just because it's got PlayStation's name on it, it won't sell. It is. We put no effort into this. It has the Why does it have our copy, our version of Tekken 3?
Our genuinely worse copy.
Yeah, like factually worse.
As someone who doesn't really know about Tekken and uses it as a punchline, why is our version worse?
It runs at 30 frames per second instead of 60.
Oh, okay.
Because we have PAL rather than
Yeah, I know we have
NTSC.
PAL, not NTSC, but I didn't know
But
if
with
it
a
was like-
fighting game,
it's
that
not-
actually matters.
It's not 30 rather than 60. It's it runs at 50 hertz rather than 60 hertz.
Right.
No, sorry, 60 hertz instead of 50.
So the timing is slightly off.
Basically, the
But
timing
it
is
also means that if you go to, if I say I go to America, I will get bodied at Tekken.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if it was like, in Europe, we didn't get this character.
No, it's not that
No,
bad.
it's a technical issue
Okay.
rather than.
But it is also factually worse to play.
The first time I ever noticed that was on the Dreamcast.
Because like I know Peter, you have the argument of it doesn't really matter frame rates.
Frame rate generally doesn't, but games on that.
Where you need to learn frames.
Yeah. No, that's why I was about to say, fighting games, it really does
This is
matter.
why I don't play fighting games.
But,
I needed that.
Yeah, no,
anyway.
I was playing, would you believe, Phantasy Star Online.
Oh yeah.
And when I actually took it online...
Is that the one from the... have you got the emulator going? Or?
no, this was on an actual Dreamcast.
Oh, right, back in the day.
In the actual Dream Arena.
Oh, right, okay.
As it was called.
Because there's like...
What a great name.
There's new developments in the Phantasy Star Online.
I've seen that.
That an emulator has the ability to get onto custom
servers.
custom Phantasy Star
They've been doing
servers.
that on the GameCube for a while.
But
Yeah,
no,
no,
this is like for the original Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah.
I got online, which locks it at 60, not 50. And I'm like, wow, this game looks beautiful now. Why? I can look around corners smooth.
Oh, that
and,
locks it on 50, 60 instead of 50.
online it locks on 60, because
That's weird.
that way everyone's playing the same game.
So there's a lot of so I'm replaying Paper Mario Thousand Year Door at home at the moment. One of the greatest games ever made. R.I.P. Paper Mario.
You have a list like of 1 billion things long that you haven't touched, and you've gone back to Paper Mario for at least the 6th time since I've known.
Third, but
No, since I've met you, probably around 6.
It's not 6.
Are you sure?
You've seen my gaming shelf, and how many times do I play Silent Hill 2?
Fair.
I recently played Silent Hill 2. Gosh, I was sad.
I've got Kingdom Hearts 3. I have instead of playing Kingdom Hearts 3, I have re-downloaded Resident Evil 1.
So what were you posting pictures of in the group chat?
I was playing Kingdom Hearts
Where
for
on
a
earth?
while.
Okay.
Where was the treasure?
Because I thought...
Then I started playing Remake 2, and then I thought, yo, these games are pretty good. I might go back and play Resident Evil.
Is it through that wall? Do you need an enemy for that wall?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's in here. I think I've just
I've
missed
just cut
it.
my nose.
Why did you do that?
Like accidentally. Got a nail. I just scratched it and then suddenly I'm in tremendous pain. Oh. Sorry, don't mind.
I can't even offer medical aid on this one. I'm like...
I'm sorry, I'll be disabled for the rest of the show.
Equip med gun, pull right trigger.
Is that
Oh, is that it?
is that the
Yeah.
mechanic that you... Right. Okay, that's kind of neat.
Hooray!
Yeah, it puts fake coins in there, but because they didn't colour the sprites properly, you can kind of tell the difference.
Ah, okay. Like the invisible walls and...
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Look for the chef.
That's a chef.
Yep. Throws food at you.
Makes you huge.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see that.
Down one.
That one, basically.
That one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Old Thundereyes Andy.
That's what we'll call them from now on.
Thundereyes.
Thundereyes Andy. I'm changing the. If I need to play a game, you need to change the nickname on chat.
Oh yeah, because sadly I'm not an Isabel main.
You can also add a tip.
I was so
you
hyped to be an Isabel main, but she's too technical.
I really like playing as Isabel.
I like playing as Isabel, but I'm rubbish.
That fishing line is a really useful tool.
I play as Richter. I'm great with Richter.
Oh,
I still play as Mr. Game & Watch.
You're good at Mr. Game & Watch.
I'm not, but okay.
You're better than you should be.
Sure.
Was it you on New Year's Eve did that but just kept spamming Judge? And getting 9s somehow?
Oh.
Getting 9s way too often. I didn't know. I think they've rebalanced that because I'm getting 1s more often now. And
They have just put out,
1s hurt you rather than actually
Yeah.
having damage.
They have just put out a massive patch.
I don't own the game. This is I think this is pre version 2.
When they put out
Piranha Plant.
Yeah, that was version 2. That was,
massive patch.
as of time of recording, like a week ago.
Yeah.
Yo, Dragon Quest character possibly coming.
Is it Jessica?
I don't know. That's one from my I haven't played.
You see, my understanding is that when you talk about Dragon's Quest, basically everyone thinks of Jessica.
I don't know who you're talking about.
It's like the
I'm gonna Google Jessica Dragon Quest.
okay, it's like the slimes.
Safe search on.
Dear God, safe search on.
Oh, her! Right. That's one of the ones I played. I don't know why. That slipped my mind. She was possessed by the devil.
The devil.
Spoilers for Dragon Quest VIII.
What's the statute of limitations on Tour Guide Nixon? Because the best friends aren't. Can I do that now?
I mean, that's arguing now. Do you want to know a really cruddy thing?
Before we do that, right? Connor had admitted to having a pretty bad day at work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the initial intro is going to be Connor's a grump, I'm not so grump. And
I'm
we're
just
infringing
copyright.
copyright. I'm so annoyed I didn't do that.
Yeah, we should have done that.
There's still time. We can do a extra recording.
We may need a new intro outro theme. I don't know if I want to keep using the
I will
copyright note one.
I will draw us Game Grumps heads. But slightly off enough.
Legally distinct. I forget what we were talking about. Whoever it was, keep going.
I was going to say something. I can't remember what.
I checked into my flight, so
I'm speaking right now.
Your watch is giving you emails.
Yep.
It's like we're living in Dick Tracy times.
Oh, it's going to really bug me what I was going to say, and I can't remember now.
It must have been a lie.
Probably.
I came up with a really good character I would want to see in Smash, and it's not the ones I keep yelling at you guys about, like Yo River City Ransom. No.
I remember what I was going to say.
Go ahead, I'll keep thinking.
Do you want to hear something really cruddy? I was playing through Dragon Quest VIII when I fell in love with the series. And
You're gonna say fell in love with Jessica?
No, I fell in love with the series. Like,
okay.
That was the first one I started playing 4, and then it was like, oh, I should play a 3D one. Oh my god, 8 is amazing. But like, yeah, I got 2 hours from the end, and then I formatted my computer and I forgot to back up the save.
No.
So I lost
a JRPG quantity of progress.
Yeah, like 90 hours. And this happened like last year, so it's still smarts.
Yeah, I can imagine it would.
Smart. What are you, like, American, like, 70s?
Gotta get that Dragon's Quest Z.
Smarts.
No, smarts, I got it.
Is smart still a thing?
Yes.
Are you sure?
It's a word that exists.
I mean, it's a word that exists, but...
Or do you mean like smart, the Mark Spate show?
No.
Because, big no.
Do you want me to show you something that's smarts?
Is it your hand?
Yes.
Is it in my face?
Yes.
Okay.
At velocity.
You're doing, I was going to say, surprisingly well controlled for having Connor's hand in your face, but... Does this bug you? I'm not touching you.
No, I very much was touching them.
Well, let's take that out of context, everybody.
Alright, I got out of that room.
Excellent. Back to Owl Patrol.
Oh, by the way, if I don't know if this is going to stay in or not.
If you swear it won't.
No, it's not swearing. I haven't watched enough of these back to see if if Andy actually takes out my swearing.
I do.
Okay.
This is a family-friendly game.
Well, occasionally, as with Croc, I have taken out entire lectures because it's like, this is actually libelous.
No, yeah.
Incredibly true.
I remember.
But libelous.
Yeah, I remember the story specifically. But no, that was in the Wario Within, I think.
That was Wario within.
Yeah.
Oh, there's been a lot of them.
But yeah.
Did I ever address this?
Yeah, no, I remember what I was going to say. I'm going to sponsor... No, I'm going to sponsor. I'm going to subscribe to Pat soon for multiple months. And he will likely say our Twitch name in
Hooray!
a VOD. So if you watch a Pat VOD, you may hear of, like, oh, Stonehenge Gaming donates...
We're not dead. I'm so glad the channel's not dead.
We're the gaming druids.
Did I ever address this game as Wario in the world as Carmen Sandiego? I wanted to, but I forget if I did it.
La Fameuse!
I don't know if I'm keen on the reboot of Carmen Sandiego.
I have watched it enough to hear the man yell, La Fameuse!
I haven't seen it. I've only seen, like, we've completely retooled it from the ground up.
Oh, it is completely retooled from the ground up. It's apparently really good.
It looks fantastic.
It does.
I don't know if...
But also, I also heard the She-Ra thing was really fantastic. And that is good. I've just not sat down and watched it yet.
It doesn't have Squidward, so it loses points for that.
Why would it have Squidward?
He voiced the chief.
Oh, right, okay.
The chief. Originally.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this until I rewatched it, because he has that very specific, oh, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego voice. Like, oh.
And they've got La Fameuse!
That's who that was.
That's it's not an important line. It's just...
But it's important to you.
It made me laugh.
That was, okay, it's one of those weird things. I met the Roger Bumpass, the voice of Squidward, at a convention. That seems to be his normal speaking voice.
Really?
Because he looked up and like, oh, hello. Like, ah!
No, he just knows nerds like you love it.
Tell me to leave!
Tell me you hate Krabby Patties.
I told you when I met Tara Strong, right?
Yes.
You melted.
I did, but mostly that's just her speaking voice, so I'm like, ah.
As long as she doesn't talk like Harley Quinn, I will be fine.
No, basically Twilight Sparkle is her speaking voice.
Okay, that's fine.
Weirdly, that's not why I got her autograph. It's because I recently played through Lollipop Chainsaw, which is better than it has any right being.
It is so good. An LP has attempted to be made and failed.
It failed so hard.
But like the only picture that had Juliet on it is like Twilight Sparkle and some others, I guess.
Yeah.
So like, okay.
I mean, Twilight Sparkle is the cash cow or horse.
The cash horse.
Cash horse. I don't want to see where you're milking that horse.
Let's not keep this sentence going.
Otherwise, it'll turn into a different sort of sentence.
Clop, 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 clop.
Abort! Abort!
Is it up there? Did you need Owl Patrol?
I need Owl Patrol, probably. I lost Owl Patrol because I suck. I have a plan!
Wow, this level.
Yeah, this is why we didn't get the treasure the first time.
Oh, this isn't the bonus level.
No, the bonus level we haven't unlocked yet because we've not got all the treasure.
Right. Okay.
Connor, do you remember what you thought the bonus level was?
Existential crisis.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have any advance or change for the notion of existential crisis?
Like Wario questioning his place in the universe and if he's in a stage show.
It's like Mario 3 would have done.
Mario 3 would have done.
I mean, you're not far off.
Okay, so we talked about, like, Simpsons jokes that we use fairly often.
Yeah.
I was surprised to learn that just like John Wayne would have done wasn't Grandpa Simpson. I think the one we use the most is Boo Earns.
I use Boo Earns a lot. I used it today in a comment in my code.
I use Boo Earns.
I just use it day to day, even though I get weird looks. But yeah, no.
You see that poster that they put out saying that Simpsons are going to be
It's
renewed?
not there.
It's going to be renewed for...
Yes!
And Homer...
Stop, he's already dead.
And Homer looks like he's going to kill himself.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
Okay.
I've seen the news juxtaposed with "Stop, he's already dead."
Yeah. No, they released a poster saying, like, renewed for season 33 and 32.
33.
And it's just like everyone, like Lisa, Maggie, Marge, and yeah, and all celebrating, and then Homer's still looking like that, and he looks like, it's like, this is the worst news of my life.
Here's a question: why didn't I go to The Simpsons as a prime example for not changing the theme tune? Because that's about as old as.
I'll
older
have
than
you
me.
know they changed it with. I'm not going to say American Idiot. That's not right. Green Day.
I mean, that was for the movie.
I know.
But, like...
Well, even then, didn't Green Day perform Danny Elfman's composition?
Yes. Again, it's the same melody. So going back to the thing from, like, a few episodes ago...
Yeah!
Like, how the openings and endings will change in anime season to season.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
What?
I hate episode titles. I mean, I love them, but I hate them.
Just on that, the only point I've referenced I have for Connor's thing of the last episode changing is XL Saga. When the last episode, the idol sings,
"Oh yeah,
so you're going to eat me,"
Yeah.
and Menchie translates.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
That's also fine.
I want to say it's Night Vale podcast or Night Vale Radio did something like that. Like, not sure what you want for dinner? Ask the all-seeing hexagon that lives in your kitchen. Don't fall. Nice.
I just want to point out that I'm right at the start of the level. I've just got to the end and then went all the way back again. At least I got coins, I guess.
See, after this, editing's gonna happen. So, Connor will come back to life.
Because Connor died again.
We'll be in the next episode. I don't know.
Yeah.
Got a mystical tome. I got no jokes about that, so we'll come back on the map screen.
What?
I don't have any jokes about collecting a mystical tome, so we'll come back on the map screen.
Okay.